Hi guys, this is Cat Diaries Kushna Strana. If you're new to the channel, welcome back. This is where I share things I'm extremely passionate about, which is all things in fashion, beauty, makeup, lifestyle and more. Today's video is about my favorite products, which is the Dyson hair care products. Now I absolutely love this brand and we constantly talk about it. So review 3 of the products. Now everybody knows my love for the air wrap. So starting with this one. Now this one is retailing at 50,000, but it comes with so many attachments and there are wonderful things that you can do to your hair. It's my go-to because I love to see my hair in curls, voluminous, lots and lots of drama. Then this is the tool for you. The cheapest out of all 3 has to be the Coral. Now this is just purely a straightener which doesn't damage your hair because the heat to the hair is definitely far less. So this retails at the lowest cost, which is 43,900. They have just launched the Air Straight, which is their current product. There's all this buzz. Now the reason why this product is so trending is because it can take your hair to wet to dry, which is completely a technology that nobody has. Plus it uses no heat on your hair at all. Sometimes I wonder how they think about these things. And for somebody who's constantly doing so much heat damage and treatments to my hair, I'm always looking for products that are thinking about keeping the quality of my hair in check as well. So this one retails at 45,900. So predominantly everybody wants you to do a comparison between the Air Wrap and the Air Straight. But I'm going to today show you how they are so different, and it also comes down to what you want to achieve and what is the look that you like your hair to look like, and that is how you decide what product to buy. So let's just dive right into it. So starting with the Air Straight. Now this is a product which has absolutely no hot plates. So it's giving you zero heat while taking your hair from wet to dry. Now how this product works, so when you get it in this beautiful box. The packaging is always superb. Also, how luxe is this product? It also comes with this very heavy adapter, which I've heard so much about on the internet that this is one of the reasons why people are not liking this product. This is not a game changer for me at all because it all depends upon what it does for my hair. So this is not a make or break for me at all. So this is how you open the Air Straight. You turn on the knob. So when you turn it on, it instantly goes into the cleaning mode. It is self-cleaning itself. And then it shows you the degree, the temperature. It also shows you wet or dry mode. In this case, my hair is completely soaking wet from the shower and I want to take it from wet to dry. You can also use it on completely dry hair just to straighten your hair. It has a dual purpose. I know myself, I would totally love to use this from wet to dry, especially when I'm traveling and I want my hair to be poker straight without getting into straightening it and blow drying it before. So what it does is eliminates this one process, which is the blow dry process. So when you usually do your straightening, you need to blow dry your hair because you can't put a heat tool or hot tool on your wet hair. It will fry your hair and it will damage your hair highly. So to eliminate that one process, we are getting the Air Straight in. It also, as soon as you close this, it automatically starts working. If you leave it and drop it down, it will automatically stop working. That is something that I absolutely love this product, that it's got sensor and it kind of does this. You have never to worry about leaving your straightener on and damaging something on your stand or getting burnt in the process, because this tool knows what it's doing. It only gets started when you press it together or when there's a movement of pressing it on your hair, it automatically starts working. So like I said, we're going to take my hair from wet to dry and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So on freshly shampooed and conditioned hair, I always have a serum for my scalp. Now this one is for maintaining the balance in my scalp. It definitely keeps my scalp hydrated and also keeps away the dandruff because I'm somebody who has a dandruff issue. When I started using this product a year back, I definitely have seen that if I continuously and religiously use this product, then I definitely do not get dandruff. If I stop using it, the dandruff does come back. So this is something that is non-negotiable. So this is the Kerastase Potentialist Serum. It is targeted at taking care of the dandruff in the scalp. It's something that you use after you towel dry your hair. I put it into my scalp and then gently massage it in before I start any blow dry process. So So once I've thoroughly massaged this into my scalp, we'll go into the heat protectant. But before I heat protectant, I always section my hair, and then I use the heat protectant on each section as I go along with it. So this is how I section my hair on a regular. It's very, very simple, one side up, and I work my way through each section and then move forward. Now, this is the Dyson comb. It's something that came along as a PR package. It's fabulous. I love the fact that it's white tooth, removes the tangles. I never snag my hair, because you need to be very gentle, especially when your hair is wet, because which is when maximum damage happens to your hair. When I've sectioned it, I will go with my heat protectant. I'm currently absolutely loving this one from Wow. It was highly recommended. It's a trending product. It was very, very viral. I absolutely see the hype behind it. Once we section, we take each section and liberally coat it with the heat protectant. Also, because this tool doesn't have heat, you don't really need to go in with this, but I'm just so used to and a creature of habit, so I'm just going to go with this in any case. So right now I'm using the wet mode, and it's at 240 degrees, which is the highest, and I like to kind of use my hair from really high heat. I also feel like it works better on high heat for somebody like my hair. You need to figure this out because they have different temperatures, so you need to figure out what works for your hair. So we're going to start with the blow dry mode and gently blow dry just the roots first, because you want to get the frizz out of the roots. So once I've taken care of the roots, I'm going to go in with the rest of my hair. So because I've now used this tool a couple of times, I've realized that I need to do at least 3 to 4 swipes on each section to get it to be completely flat without any frizz. Of course, you need to figure out what works for your hair. Now, you would ask me how many days would this last? Now, I'm being absolutely honest with you. This is the third time I'm trying this product. I haven't really seen how long it lasts, because I'm also not somebody who likes my hair straight. So usually as soon as I do this and I make it focus straight, I literally go in with my air wrap. But my air wrap also lasts me a day in the rainy season. No Dyson products last. No heat products also last on your hair in the rainy season. We have high humidity. You get wet, your hair gets damp. If you're somebody whose hair doesn't react to tong or straightener, then please do not expect the Dyson to work on your hair, because it is definitely far less milder on your hair, which is why it has less heat on your hair. As a mother, I would also say that if you're going to buy a heat tool for your child, and today's girls want to start using heat on their hair as early as 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I would say that if you want to invest in her hair and to see that no damage is done to her hair as a mother, this is one of the best investments you could make in your child. Another thing with any of the Dyson products I've realized over a period of time is that the smaller the sections, the faster you'll go through your hair. This is one section completely dried with the air straight. If you see, I am still finding a little bit of frizz on my roots and a little bit of kink in some places. You could go in with this, because this tool also works beautifully on dry hair. Let me show you how that works. It has got cold and dry mode. Now we are going to go into the dry mode. So another thing about this tool is that it doesn't get too close to your roots, which is where you might find the most kink and the part which is not straightened. For somebody like me who's so particular about how her hair looks, I feel like I might need to even go in and quickly just put a hand of hair straightener just over the top sections so that I can get the kink out, or even show the back to somebody in the house who can help you just straighten the back, because the back can get a little tricky, but the back gets tricky for me sometimes, even with my air wrap or with a straightener. This is wet to dry with the air straight in literally less than 5 to 7 minutes. I'm sure I can manage to do the entire hair in lesser time if I work on it constantly. So I've used the air straight on this side. Let's use the air wrap on this side, so it's easier process and you literally see the difference between the two sides and what both these products really do. Let's dive into it. So explaining each of these attachments that come with the Dyson Airwrap. This one is the blow dry attachment. It blow dries your hair. Also, then there is this brush, the round brush, and I've seen so many people just literally using the round brush. It's a concept like a regular blow dry concept. I definitely use it on my top section. It gives me insane volume. This one is the flat brush. Now I literally have stopped using it. I haven't used it in a while. It basically, what it does, it straightens out your hair once you blow dried it, so that it gives you that straightish, flattish look, and also takes care of the frizz for you. So coming to my two favorite attachments of the hair wrap. This is the 40 mm and this is the 30 mm. Now I love tighter and I have made an effort kind of curls, so I definitely only use the 30 mm. The 40 mm is too loose curls and they open up too easily. That is not a look that works for me. Again, this is a matter of preference, and I know so many people who absolutely love this because it gives you that very effortless, I haven't blow dried my hair kind of a vibe. That is not the girl I am, so I like to use the 30 mm. Let's get straight to blow drying this section using the flat brush and then my 30 mm to show you what this side can look like. Okay, so let me just quickly explain to you this attachment. The up is obviously all the way up is the heat. This is the heat side. This is the power side. You turn it off. This is how you remove any of the attachments. If you take this all the way up, it is the cold shot. The cold shot is extremely important, not while you blow dry your hair, but when you use the barrels, because the cold shot literally locks in the heat and keeps the curl tighter for longer. Now the thing with the air wrap barrels is, and this is something I've realized over a period of time, is that if my hair is wet, and because it is a blow drying tool, your hair needs to be wet. So even if it's on a dry mode, this machine doesn't work efficiently. It won't make the curls last long. A lot of women ask me, why are my curls not lasting long? Your hair could be predisposition where it doesn't hold curl, in which case the Dyson won't work. And secondly, it could also be because you're not using the wet to dry mode, because your hair for the air wrap to work needs to be 70% dry, 30% it still needs to be wet. The wetter the hair is, I feel like the curls last longer. So this is how much I would dry my hair and go straight into the barrels. So sections are something that I feel makes the process easier. This is exactly the kind of sections I do even when I use my air wrap. Now the air wrap barrel, this is how it works. The arrows show you which side or what direction you want your hair to be. I have seen several videos where people even do each section in the different side of the barrel. It gives you the very, I haven't made an effort, that effortless blowout look where it's in, out, in, out. That is not how I like my hair. I literally like to section this side going outwards and this side also going outwards, because if you have your curls going outwards and away from your face, it just frames your face better, and I feel like it gives me more symmetry to my face. The little bit of tension towards the roots is actually good for your hair. It will keep it smooth. I like to go all the way up, wait for a 20 count, then give it the cool shot for another 10 count, and then release. For people whose hair the curls don't last, I would highly recommend that after doing each curl, you go in with a heat spray. This one works beautifully. It's available on Nykaa or even on Amazon. You go in with each section. Another thing that helps people is that each section, after you've curled it, you pin it up or put a roller in it. It will help you make the curls last. So you literally go in with this pin and you can leave it. What it will do is it will make the curls last longer. You've sprayed it with the hairspray and you've pinned it up, and you're going to leave it till you finish the rest of the hair, and then you can open it up. I don't do this process because the curls last in my hair for an entire day. I also thought I'd show you one section with the fatter barrel so that you also get an idea as to what the 40 looks like, so that you can also see the difference between the curls that you can achieve with the 30 versus the 40. So this is the 40 and this is the 30 and that is the difference. Right now I can't really see the difference, that much of a difference, but this one will open up way faster. So if you want tighter curls, then this is not what I recommend at all, because this definitely will open up way sooner. Okay, so on this section, I'm also going to show you the round brush, how it would work if you wanted to blow dry your entire hair with just the round brush. So you wrap the ends around the brush and then you go up. I like to leave it on for the 20 seconds. Give it the hot shot. So this is how it would make your rest of your hair look. Can I be honest with you? I don't like what my hair ends look this dry, and this is what this brush does. It doesn't make my hair look extremely healthy like the rest of it. Can you see how shiny and glossy the hair looks? I feel like this blow dry brush doesn't give me that effect, which is why I don't use it, and I only use it on the top section where I need a lot of volume. Something that I noticed right now while I was looking in the mirror is that, can you see this section, how frizzy it is? And the air state has completely poker straight hair with zero frizz. This for me is a game changer. I definitely would need to either straighten this bit if I'm using the air wrap, or I would love to use my air straight now and then use the air wrap. Moving back to my favorite barrel just to quickly finish off the hair. Guys, another thing, and this is a game changer, this is something that is on my vanity always. The reason why is that if my hair is dry, I never go in with the air wrap with dry hair. I just feel like it's a blow dry tool. It works better on wet hair, like I mentioned before. So I will literally go in with this spray and dampen just the ends, which is where I want my curls. That way it will definitely last me an entire day. Okay, so while I do my hair, let me also go through 3 important points to make your air wrap last longer. Number 1, it needs to be on damp hair. It cannot be on dry hair. It won't work efficiently. Number 2, spray is a good option. Number 3, pinning your hair in rollers or just with a pin will help you make your curls last longer. These are 3 of the tips that have helped me. You could also use a hairspray, but you could totally use even a mousse. If your hair is really fine, then I would highly recommend you to use a volumizing mousse. It'll also give you volume and make your hair last longer. I'm also leaving links of all the products that I've used over the years and have worked for me beautifully. If you have products that have worked for you, leave me your recommendations in the comments below. It'd be useful for everybody on this page and also for me. I want to show you the top section and how I use this blow dry brush, which is a game changer for your top section. This is how I use the round brush on the top section. This is how it is sectioned. Of course, the cool shot. And like I said, insane volume like nothing else can give you. Once you've done your top section with this blow dry brush, I like to go in with a roller. So I sometimes start this section first before I start doing my hair, so that it keeps the roller on in my hair longer. You take a pin and then you literally leave it on. You can even leave it on while you get dressed, and it's the last thing that you can pull out before you leave the house. You will have longer, bouncier hair than normal. Now I'm giving you the difference between the air wrap. This is the air wrap with the 30 and this is the air straight. Now you'll ask me, what are the products I would spend my money on? Obviously, number 1, I would 100% go back multiple times to spend my money on would have to be the Airwrap. I love the way it makes my hair look. It saves me a lot of parlor time. It also saves me a lot of time in between shoots. We are constantly trying to make my hair look a certain way, and a lot of people ask me, how does your hair always look like this? My hair always looks like this because it's always Airwrap. Sometimes I literally go in between shots and Airwrap each section so that it looks perfect all the time. This is just me and how I like to see my hair looking at all times. Would I spend this money on the new Air Straight? Yes, definitely, because it gives you this straightened look, which is what I would use to create this eventually. But I also like the fact that it's saving me so much time on the blow dry and the straightening, and literally giving you this within 5 to 10 minutes. So yes, I would definitely invest in the Air Straight. Would I invest in the Coral? I'm not sure. It's not a product for me. It's not something that I've reached out to several times in the year, and hence I'm not sure that is a product for me. I would highly recommend you to go into their centers and try these products. They have the best people, the best technician. They also have the best toll-free number ever. I've had several problems with my Dyson products, and because of the kind of price point that they come in and the kind of treatment, the after sales they give you, it is absolutely uncomparable to any other brand in the market, if I may say so. I've called them several times when I've had issues with my machines. They've come and changed the adapters for me. They've come and even done a repair for me. So for me, all of these things matter, and the fact that it makes my hair look healthy, it doesn't give it that much damage. I would say I would buy these products on repeat out of my pocket. Even if Dyson was not giving me these as gifts, I would 100% go and invest this money on these products. So if you're somebody whose hair is Air Straight, or is just somebody who has straight hair, or somebody who now wants to do the Airwrap on the second or the third day, this is what I do. I take my dry hair, I section it, of course. I take my spray and go in just towards the end, dampen the hair a little bit so that the Airwrap works. I'm changing the side of the barrel because this side we need the hair to move outwards. So another thing you need to keep in mind, if the Airwrap is losing hair or it's not taking the hair correctly, it basically is indicating to you that it's a lot of hair, so it's better to take a thinner section, which is exactly what happened right now, and ends up taking half the section. So both the sides are done, this one with the Air Straight and then the Airwrap, and this one just with the Airwrap. You can clearly see the difference because I'm finding this side so much more frizzy. Of course, I haven't gone in with their flat brush. I definitely haven't used the frizz attachment as well. Knowing myself and how I like my hair to look like, this is a fab solution to my hair. So comparing the Air Straight with the Coral for you guys. Now the Air Straight takes the hair from wet to dry and poker straight without any heat. It's got no hot plates and it's literally giving you zero heat. I showed you what it looks like. The Coral is just a straightener, but a straightener can also be used to curl your hair. I would definitely choose the Air Straight over the Coral because it's just something that I like in my hair. Love a product to take my hair from wet to poker straight and then for me to use the Airwrap, and hence for me this was a very clear comparison. This one doesn't need a blow dry, this one definitely needs a blow dry. As a straightener, you cannot just go in on your wet hair with a straightener. It's an absolute no, and it could literally damage your hair and burn your hair immediately and frizz it up. This one you literally feel like you're going in with just something that is pressing down your hair. Also, I felt like the tension is far lesser on this as compared to the Coral. I feel like I lose some hair like you would with any straightener, and there's zero tension when you use the Air Straight on your hair. I hope this video with the comparisons was useful for you. If there's anything that I've missed out, please, I would love to know more and learn more about this brand, this product. So leave a comment for me below. If you've not subscribed, you need to subscribe to my channel right away, and also hit the bell icon so that you do not miss a single notification. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.